uh, by the the ESPN clip that I'm reviewing for the purposes of this episode of Snacks on Sports. What's good with y'all, man? Snacks on Sports. I'm back with another one. You dig what y'all on? Gang. Here I'm talking about. We come out off the top. Best believe that. You understand me? This something that was kind of in the news cycle, you know what I'm saying, the headlines, you know, like a few days ago. You know what I mean? Like last week, kind of, you know what I mean? But you know, here on Snacks on Sports, you know what I mean? I'll address a certain topic, you know what I mean? Whenever. It ain't gotta be right when the topic is hot. You know what I mean? Sometimes it will be, but sometimes it won't. Sometimes I may wait. You know what I'm saying? A couple days or a week, and kind of see what everybody else saying about it. You know what I mean? And see if it's any takes that I can add or any angles that I can add. You know what I'm saying? That's different from what somebody else has said. So I just say all that to say, you know what I mean? The news cycle has kind of passed this topic by the time I'm addressing it right now, but I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna talk about it right now. But so basically, David Falk, who is a longtime sports agent, definitely the NBA. I'm not sure if he was anybody's agent across any other sports. I just know in the NBA he's a prominent agent. Most notable, he's Michael Jordan's longtime agent. Okay. I'm looking over it right here, right now. David Falk, he's 75 years old. Overview. So, David Falk is an American sports agent who primarily works with basketball players in the National Basketball Association. He began his career representing professional tennis players for Donald Dale's Pro Serve and is best known for representing sports icon Michael Jordan for the entirety of Michael Jordan's career. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about here. David Falk. So obviously he has an allegiance to Michael Jordan. Okay. Well-respected agent. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest, if not the greatest, you know what I'm saying, agent of all time. But from what they say, I don't even know if that's even a thing or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? David Falk was doing a week ago, a couple weeks ago, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Every time he do an interview, they're going to ask him about Michael Jordan because he worked with him for so long, was a close friend and all that. So anytime he does any type of setting where it's an interview or he's being asked questions, you know what I'm saying? He's most likely going to get asked about Michael Jordan. I don't know the context. Well, so basically so on this episode, I'm gonna play some clips. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna play a few clips of I'm gonna play a clip from ESPN First Take, an episode they had just probably, I think it was last Thursday. It's about 4 or 5 days ago now. where they talked about this. And then I'm gonna play a clip or two from Stephen A's from his own personal podcast show. You know what I'm saying? And so and Rich, so basically, we noticed this is, in basketball, it's this thing with this Jordan LeBron debate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about it. Me personally, I don't think it's a debate. The real debate is the real debate is Kobe versus LeBron. That's a debate I would be willing to have. I would take Kobe, you know what I'm saying, over LeBron. But at least that's at least a debate that I could stomach. You know what I'm saying? The Jordan LeBron debate is not real. It's fabricated. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan wins by a landslide, bro. It's not even close. You know what I'm saying? So they asked David Falk about Michael Jordan and about the LeBron, debate, the LeBron Jordan debate, and where he ranks LeBron and all that. And everybody is usually all PC about this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody when they being asked, anybody of any stature, you know what I'm saying, that really their opinion matters. Whenever they get asked, on a public forum about this, they may answer the question and say if they pick Jordan or LeBron or whoever. But it's always a PC answer. You know what I'm saying? David Falk wasn't PC. He just came out and said it. Like I said, obviously he got allegiance to Michael Jordan, but I mean, what he's saying is true though. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's his opinion, but he basically came out and said, hey, for me, he basically said, if Jordan was able to hand pick the best players in the league to play with, he'd won fucking 15 championships. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously 15 is, he's exaggerating, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? And he also said that he guessed, or he thinks, or he would probably put LeBron James in his top 10. And I mean, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm gonna get into this as I play some of these clips, but I don't know what's this thing with like you have to have LeBron James in your top 2 or 3, and if you don't, you don't know shit. You usually a dumb, stupid, ignorant motherfucker. I don't know where that started. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, I have a hamburger with onion, a fry, and a 7-Up.
Yep.
Okay, your total's gonna be $9.57, please.
All right. Good looking out.
Here's your receipt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so I love it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, David Falk wasn't PC about it, you know what I mean? He said it with his chest out, you know what I mean? And basically saying, like, he didn't say it with a whole bunch of, I didn't hear him say it, you know what I mean? And then when he came to Stephen A. Smith's show and talked about it, he did, because the thing about it is, it's nothing against LeBron James. He don't got nothing personal against LeBron James. You know what I mean? It's just, for those.
Hi, how are you?
All right, I'm doing all right.
Okay, so you got your hamburger, fry, and a 7-Up.
Yep.
With any ketchup?
Please.
Yeah?
Yep.
And here's the food right here.
Okay, sorry about that. Damn, I'm trying to get this thing up in here.
Thank you.
For sure. All right, good looking out. Little in and out, you know what I mean? Had to give me a little in and out burger, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing against LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, and nothing like that. It's just for those that know, you know what I mean? it's an actual it's like it's an actual like joke. You know what I'm saying? That that you know wherever you want to rank LeBron James, it's fine. Like I'm just saying, like it's some of the arguments that be made, it's just be like ridiculous. And then when you come with the real facts and stats, it's like it's not even like arguable, bro. But anyway, you know what I mean? What y'all got going? I'm him 21. What's going on with you? SGA or it? I got to go SGA right now. I got to go SG damn A. If I'm keeping it all the way 100, man. I'm talking about. I just got to do that. But yeah. So that David Falk basically came out and said, "Hey, man, please, man, LeBron James, you know what I mean, can't shine Michael Jordan shoes." And yeah, he said that, hey, yeah, I put LeBron James in my top 10, maybe, barely, you know what I'm saying? And that's still like motherfuckers act like if you say that a player is top 10 all time, like that's a diss. Nigga, that mean, bro, you a Pantheon player, bro. If you are in the top 10 players of all time, wherever you at, whether 1 or 10, you're an all-time great, bro. You see what I'm saying? So my thing with David Falk is I love what he said. And so him saying that, obviously it's gonna make headlines, it's gonna make news. It got picked up by all of the sports outlets, you know what I mean, big and small. And it became a talking point. So I just want to come in and give my spiel on it. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hey, David Falk, I'm glad somebody had the guts to stand up and speak the truth and say what's true, you know what I'm saying, and real. Anthony said, who's the GOAT, LeBron or MJ? Obviously, it's Michael Jordan. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking about 5, 6 players before I take LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That's no disrespect. That's just me. You know what I mean? Anthony said LeBron has 4 rings on 4 different teams. Bro, that's easier. That's easier, bro. What LeBron James, let's see, that's what I'm saying, bro. LeBron got y'all fooled. That's not hard. He jumped ship every time it got tough. He jumped ship every time it got tough. You know what I'm saying? One of those rings came in the fucking bubble. Get the fuck out of here. That's a fucking joke of a fucking ring. That shit count for like a half, nigga. Off the top. You know what I'm saying? So that shit got an asterisk about around it. The 2016 finals, them niggas cheated and suspended Draymond Green, which totally altered the outcome of the series. Okay. Ray Allen, if it ain't for Ray Allen, you know what I'm saying? Your ass don't barely got shit. You feel me? And the only one that I really truly give you is the one against the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? In 2012. How the fuck do you let JJ Barea this guy let JJ Barea punk him, dude? Like, stop it. I don't want to fucking hear it. JJ Barea held your ass to 8 points. How are you the GOAT and you score 8 points in an NBA Finals game with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh on your damn team. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play a few of these clips. We're finna get into this shit tonight. Oh yeah, y'all got me hyped up. We're finna get into this shit. Bro, LeBron has the most 3 important stats every player wants. Points, rebounds, assists. No, you're wrong. Every player don't you know the important stat that every real all-time great player wants? Wins, championships, rings. Like that's what all points, bro. Like, dude, Michael, I'm gonna play some clips. We finna shut all this shit down tonight. We finna shut this shit the fuck down. Okay. All Michael Jordan cared about was winning. That's it. He didn't care about shit else but winning. All them stats and all that. We know this because he retired multiple times. If he cared about the stats, he would have never retired and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was about winning. LeBron James has never three-peated. He got all of these all-time great players that he's played with. He never even won 3 in a row. Michael Jordan won 3 in a row 2 different fucking times. 2 fucking times. There's only 3 three-peats in the modern time in the NBA. There's only 2. Matter of fact, 3. Since Bill Russell's Celtics in the fucking 60s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan has 2 of them. The only other team that has fucking three-peat, okay? I'm talking about professional sports. I ain't talking about college women's, Connecticut and all that. I'm talking about real shit. Michael Jordan, the only other is Kobe and Shaq's Lakers. That's the only other, and those is 2 of the all-time top 10 players right there in itself. Okay? Michael Jordan has 2 of the 3 three-peats in fucking the last fucking 60 years and shit. And one of his three-peats came after he stopped fucking playing for 2 years and went to go fucking play baseball. Stop fucking playing. LeBron James could never think about doing no shit like that. Like, that's stop fucking playing, bro. What are we fucking talking about? In-N-Out Burger. Nope. Anthony said if rings define a player, Bill Russell is the GOAT. No. If somebody want to put Bill Russell as their GOAT, that's fine. Jordan dominated when... See, Bill Russell played at a time when it was only 10 teams in the league and shit, bro. So you was beating up on the same teams over and over again. I'm not discounting it, and I'm not discounting Bill Russell or the Celtics. You could only play in your era. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, no. You know what I'm saying? Bill Russell is one of the greatest of all time. Top 10, top 5, wherever you want to put him at. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Rings matter. Okay? They are what matters the most. You know what I'm saying? In every sport. Winning is what matters. You score, you get all of them stats. Only reason why you getting all of them fucking stats is because you're trying to win the game. Michael Jordan did what he had to do, felt like he had to do what he had to do to win. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because he was, I want to score all of these points so I can say, look at me, this and that. Bro, if you go look at Michael Jordan, bro, Michael Jordan did all that. Go look at his career stats and career numbers. He did all that shit in 12 or 13 years, bro. He did all that shit in 12 or 13 years, took breaks and took time off, retired 2 or 3 times and all that shit. If he played a straight 22, 23 years like LeBron, bro, Michael Jordan would have been had the scoring record. He would have been had the scoring record, bro. It's so many things that like if you break down the numbers, bro, that just like that like shows like that this debate is not even close, bro. It's just not. And it's manufactured. LeBron James' whole career is manufactured. Now, I'm not saying LeBron James ain't an all-time great player. He is an all-time great player. I never said he wasn't. I'm just saying, for one, he ain't the GOAT. For two, it's not a crime to say that he's top 10 and that he may be somewhere in between 6 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't just put him number 2 or 3 because that's what they hear motherfuckers say on ESPN. Fuck ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So, if somebody want to put Bill Russell as their GOAT, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with it at all. He's not the GOAT over Michael Jordan. I'm sorry. He's just not. Let me see. Uncle Doobie say true. Sock Madik says LeBron James is the GOAT. I got no problem if I'm just giving my opinion, and I'm here to validate David Falk's opinion as well. LeBron James ain't even better than Kobe Bryant. LeBron James is not better than Kobe Bryant. So how are you better than Michael Jordan? Do tell. Please explain. I'm finna play some of these clips. I've been playing some of these clips when I've been eating this burger. Uncle Doobie say, nah, MJ's the GOAT. Come on. Everybody knows MJ the GOAT, man. Everybody knows this. MJ can, Anthony said MJ can never play in his 40s like LeBron does. So dominant. Nobody talks about MJ on the Wizards. Bro. LeBron James is not dominating anything. He's just out there playing, bro. He's just out there like, see, this is what you guys don't understand, you bronzexuals. Okay? Is that Michael Jordan is even the reason that we even have a GOAT debate. Nobody before Michael Jordan came around, there was no talk of like a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? There was like Michael Jordan is the reason for that terminology. You know what I'm saying? Right? So everybody after him is chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. My point being to what you said about LeBron James playing in his 40s. There's no other reason for LeBron James to keep playing. The only reason why he knows he can't beat Michael Jordan, and he knows he can't catch him in rings and like things that matter. Rings, MVPs, finals MVPs, and stuff like that. He knows he can't catch him with that. So what he's trying to do is keep playing as long as possible to put the total counting numbers so far, you know what I mean, to say that, oh, look at that, like, you know, so somebody down the line that ain't never seen Michael Jordan play, you know what I mean, or ain't even seen neither one of them play, somebody 15, 20 years down the line will just look at the numbers and say, oh, man, this guy right here, you know what I mean? Like, that's all that's going on. Like, he's chasing the ghost of he's still 23 years in, and you still ain't caught Michael Jordan. You still chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. Come on, man. Stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about he playing, oh, Michael Jordan can never do it in his 40s. Bro, Michael Jordan wasn't trying to. Michael Jordan wasn't chasing nobody. He wasn't chasing the ghost of nobody. He wasn't, yeah, he was trying to beat Magic and Bird and, you know what I mean, all his contemporaries that came before him, you know what I'm saying, that were champions before him. But that's the reason why he retired after the first three-peat, 91, 92, 93. Nobody had three-peated since Bill Russell's Celtics. The Magic's Lakers never three-peated. Okay? They went back-to-back. They never three-peated. Bird Celtics never three-peated. Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, them never three-peated. Okay, this was the first three-peat. When the Bulls did it, that was the first three-peat in like 30, 40 years. So that nigga retired like, bro, this shit too fucking damn. I've been trying to win for so long. Now he won his first championship in his 7th year. Won his second championship in his 8th year. Won his third championship in his 9th year. So that's an average of, out of his first 9 years, he had 3 rings. Okay? So that if he would have just never came back, just right there in itself, that's an average of 33% of your career, you won a championship. You know what I'm saying? LeBron barely got 4 playing with all these motherfuckers. And that's another thing, is that we talk about LeBron, bro. LeBron, go look at all of the fucking all-time players this dude done played with. Why does he get all the credit? Why do LeBron get all the credit when Dwayne Wade was already a champion, already a finals MVP, and your ass choked against LeBron James is single-handedly the reason why they lost to the Mavericks. Single-handedly. If LeBron James does what he's supposed to do in that series, they win in 5 fucking games. Period, point blank. LeBron James fucking choked, got his heart snatched out his fucking chest. The lights was too bright for him, and he was scared like a motherfucker. They got into his head mentally. That shit, bro, that shit never happened to Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. I might lose the game. You ain't finna get in my head mentally and punk me and take my heart. Come on, bro, you saw. You was mentally weak. You can't never be better than Michael Jordan if you mentally weak. Boy, your ass ain't got a chance against Michael Jordan. That boy gonna punish your ass. That boy gonna mentally defeat your ass before you even step on the court, nigga. LeBron James wouldn't stood a fucking chance against Michael Jordan. If you let J.J. Barea punk you, and Jason Terry, and Deshaun Stevenson, come on, man. How the fuck your ass go? What the fuck you think Michael Jordan gonna do to your ass? Bitch, you don't got a fucking shot. So, I hate that shit. Oh, LeBron James, King, this, that, doing all this shit, this, now. Well, what about Dwayne Wade? What about Chris Bosh? What about Kyrie Irving, the one that hit the fucking shot, nigga? Your ass didn't do shit. Kyrie, the one that hit the motherfucking shot. They want to give your ass all the credit. That's why Kyrie got up out of there. That's why he didn't want to play with your ass no more. Got up out of here. Got up out of here. So, I ain't trying to play with this thing no more, bro. I ain't trying to take all the credit. I hit the motherfucking shot, but they gonna give this nigga all the credit. And then this nigga after that one right there, yeah, that made me the greatest of all time. Bitch, bullshit. That shit ain't made your ass no motherfucking greatest of all time, nigga. Michael Jordan wouldn't have lost to that team. Michael Jordan wouldn't have lost to no motherfucking Warriors team. I'm a Warriors fan. Bay Area, born and bred, nigga. I had season tickets Steph Curry rookie year. You know what I'm saying? On my mama. Okay? So can't nobody tell me about the Warriors. I love the Warriors to death. Nigga, Michael Jordan wouldn't never lost to none of them Warriors teams. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga, at all. You feel me? You can't beat Steph Curry? You can't beat Steph Curry? Little old Steph Curry? Come on, man. How you to go and everybody and their mama got championships on your watch, my nigga? When Michael Jordan was running it, nobody else got nothing. They want to say, oh, well, look at the competition. But what the fuck? Competition? All-time greats. What are you talking about? He made it look easy. He prevented them. Y'all want to make it seem like motherfuckers that wasn't around. See, I was a kid in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I was around to see it. Motherfuckers that wasn't around to see it, nigga, John Stockton and Karl Malone, those are all-time great players. If it's not for Michael Jordan, they are back-to-back champions in 97 and 98. Okay? What the Utah Jazz were at that time is what the Oklahoma City Thunder are right now. Or like that year where the Phoenix Suns went to the finals. Okay? And they was winning they 60-something game when it was Chris Paul and Devin Booker and them niggas. That's what the Utah Jazz were, bro. So Michael Jordan was just so good, he prevented them from winning. You know what I'm saying? They all-time greats. They just couldn't get past him. Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller, all of these motherfuckers that you guys that didn't see because they didn't win championships, y'all think that, you know, Charles Barkley, y'all think that they're less than. They're not less than. Jordan just didn't allow them to get to get championships. LeBron letting everybody get motherfucking championships. Steph, KD, Kawhi, Tim Duncan, even in years where he didn't make it to the finals and other motherfuckers won championships, it's still on your watch. You still the GOAT. Giannis, Jokic, Jason Tatum. I mean, everybody named mama winning championships, big dog. So I don't want to motherfucking hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. The Lakers now this nigga got Luka Doncic. Bitch. And I like Luka. You and Luka couldn't beat Anthony Edwards? But you to go. You to go. Oh, well, but he's old. Look how old he is, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Y'all say he the most dopest 40-year-old you see. You talk out of both sides of your mouth. You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Okay? When he have a good game, oh, look, 40-year-old, look what he's doing out there. You know what I'm saying? He's the greatest 40-year-old ever. When he have a bad game, but he's 40. He's old. Come on, you got to give him a break. He's old. Now, fuck that, nigga. Ain't no breaks. Ain't no breaks. If your ass too old, sit your ass down somewhere. Let these young boys do it. Okay? Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Somebody said Duncan over LBJ. Fucking right! LeBron James played Tim Duncan in the finals 3 times. He lost 2 of them. And Duncan got more rings than him. I'll take Tim Duncan. Hey, you motherfucking bronze sexuals. I heard motherfucking Dreamers Pro say this shit earlier today. Have you motherfuckers got no damn shame? Now y'all want Giannis. I mean, y'all just shameless, bro. Y'all want all the motherfucking good players to play with LeBron. He ain't gonna get, everybody else gonna get all the blame. He gonna get all the motherfucking credit. It's just ridiculous, bro. Y'all think we can't see through this shit? I see through this shit, bro. Let me see. Look. Okay, look. Okay, Anthony. Okay, look. Frosty said, what's your favorite team? San Francisco 49ers? Bang, bang, not a game. You already know what the fuck going on. Sock Madik said John Jones is the GOAT. Off top. Squillum. What's happening? Cheeseburgers is definitely the GOAT, fam. Cheeseburgers is definitely the GOAT. Anthony, MJ had easier teams in his finals. Hey, Anthony, how old are you, bro? If you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying? How motherfucking old are you, big dog? Because, no, he didn't. MJ did not have easier teams in the finals. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? See, one of the things that these motherfuckers like to say when they, and that's another thing, LeBron James, no other superstar have they made so many motherfucking excuses for why this motherfucker keep failing. Like everybody else when they failed, hey, they failed. We're gonna come back next year, you know what I'm saying? This nigga lose. It's all these type of motherfucking excuses and this and that. Oh, well, had to go up against the greatest team of all time. For one, he ain't never went up against the greatest team of all time. Because the greatest team of all time is the 96 Bulls, 72-10 in the ring, okay? Like I said, I'm a Warriors fan. So I love the fact that we went 73-9 and barely fucking lost. I'm going to wear that 73-9 with a badge of honor, okay? But they didn't win the finals, you know what I'm saying? Because the NBA fucking cheated for LeBum James. That's a whole nother story. I ain't gonna get into it right now. But dude, my argument is this. This is not even my argument. It's facts. Oh, Michael Jordan never played against the super team and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You know why? Because his team was the super team. That's why. Yeah, that's the reason why. Him being on the team made his team the super team. You see what I'm saying? See, LeBron James ain't never been on a team that was a dynasty. He ain't never been part of a dynasty. Okay? So that's the reason why. It's because of him. He was so good. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he never played again. He can't play against his fucking self. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. MJ would have never won a title without Dennis and Pippen. Actually, he won 3 titles without Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? He won 3. Without Dennis Rodman, that's how he won his first 3. You know what I'm saying? Drew Miller said, what about Hakeem? Hakeem Olajuwon is my favorite center of all time. My favorite center of all time. Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh, for sure. I'm taking Hakeem Olajuwon over any center that ever played. I'm talking about Shaq. I'm talking about Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, Jokic, I'm talking about all of them. I'm taking motherfucking Hakeem. I'm talking about Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. I'm there. Now, as far as all-time rankings, I still got a few centers ranked higher than him all time on my list. Like I got Kareem ranked higher than him. You know, Bill Russell, Shaq. It's weird with Shaq though because Shaq got more rings than Hakeem, but when they went head to head against each other in the finals in '95, Shaq didn't want no parts of that. Shaq ain't want no motherfucking parts of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Hakeem took that brother to school. Okay? Shaq didn't want no parts of that. Dunking over LBJ all day long. Rambo said JJ Barea did punk LeBron. Straight punked him. Straight bitch slapped him. You know what I'm talking about? Kyrie did make the shot. Kawhi got a ring, and both Lebum and Curry, though. Come on. And, hey, Cushmaster says Curry carried USA to the goal, too. That's all I'm saying. Come on, man. Everybody in the room, give your boy a like, man. You know what I'm saying, man? As y'all come here, man, give your boy a little like one time, share, subscribe, and all that. Listen, man. Curry was the MVP on the motherfucking USA team. Y'all want to give it to LeBron? Why? Curry made the shots. Curry made the shots, man. I just don't understand it. Why the media just want to just. Anthony said MJ would have never won a title without Dennis and Pippen. False. That's all cap. Obviously, yeah, you need, you know, Pippen was much needed. Jordan turned Pippen in. Jordan, I'm not giving all the credit to Jordan when it comes to Pippen. However, because Pippen had to do what he had to do. But without Jordan, Pippen doesn't become that type of player, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan, playing with Jordan made him, like, Pippen was kind of soft at first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they had to toughen him up. You know what I mean? He kept having migraines and getting hurt. Man, go back and look at the motherfucking in the fucking finals against the Utah Jazz. One of them games, nigga. The Bulls won a game. I think it was the flu game or some. No. Game 6. The closing game. Game 6. 1998. This nigga, Scottie Pippen, act like he got a hurt back and all that shit. Nobody else, the second leading scorer was Tony Kukoc for like 8 points. Nobody else was even in double digits. The Bulls only scored like 86 points. Jordan had like 40 of them. And hit the game-winning shot. Stop fucking playing. Scottie Pippen was needed. You not gonna sit here and act like Scottie Pippen. Like, stop it, bro. Jordan was already Michael Jordan before Scottie Pippen. He was already that. Okay? Scottie Pippen needed Michael Jordan to become Scottie Pippen. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Go do your research. Go do your homework. Mick Swagger says in LeBron's defense, he played tougher teams than Jordan. Bullshit. Hog wash. Poppycock. Okay? LeBron did not play tougher teams than Jordan. He did not. He did not. Okay? Michael Jordan's first championship came against, although Kareem was retired by that time, it came against the great Magic Johnson, who still had James Worthy. Byron Scott was there. Eldon, bro, stop fucking playing, my nigga. Stop fucking playing.
He had to beat Magic Johnson. Did that. Then had to go up against Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler is one of the greatest players of all time. Hall of Fame, one of the top 50 greatest players of all time. What are we talking about? Then the next year had to go up against Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns. Charles Barkley is a top 20 player of all time. I don't give a fuck how many rings he don't have. Charles Barkley is top 20. Off the top. One of the greatest players of all time. And that year, Charles Barkley was the MVP. And George said, oh, y'all want to give him the MVP? Okay, watch this. Like that Phoenix Suns team, that 93 Phoenix Suns team with Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley, Thunder Dan, Charles Barkley. Bro, stop playing, bro. If you wasn't around, if you wasn't old enough, or if you wasn't born yet, or if you wasn't old enough to know what the fuck was going on, you can't talk to me about he played against tougher competition. He did not. He did not. And if he did play against tougher competition, it's his fucking fault. This nigga wanted to fucking go to, and I don't blame him for going to Miami. I never blame him for going to Miami. Go to Miami, do your thing. He was a free agent. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with that. I was happy when he went to Miami. All I'm saying is, when you did that, you set a precedent. So if LeBron James never goes to Miami, I guarantee you, Kevin Durant never goes to Golden State. The precedent was set by LeBron James. And all Kevin Durant said was, oh, okay, I'm going to one-up you. I'm going to one-up your monkey ass. Watch this. I'm finna go over here with these niggas. Yeah, and then we're getting ready to bop your ass on top of the head. So, and then, not only that, when people say, oh, they played against better competition, bro, we have to go back in history and remember exactly what the Golden State Warriors were. I remember what the Golden State Warriors were because I'm from the Bay Area, East Palo Alto, California, to be exact. Okay, I grew up a Warriors fan my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised in the Bay Area. Okay? San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco Giants, Golden State Warriors. Them is my three teams. Okay? Steph Curry was not supposed to be what he ended up turning into. He wasn't supposed to be that. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Like, these guys were all drafted by the Golden State Warriors. And they grew into that with the help of first Mark Jackson and then got finished off by Steve Kerr. Okay? They grew into that. So my point is, oh, he played against more nigga, bro, like, when they went up against the Warriors in 2015, the Warriors hadn't won no championship yet. They weren't the super team Warriors yet. The only thing that made the Warriors a super team is when Kevin Durant came over there. Everybody else was fucking drafted. And nigga, Klay Thompson didn't come into the league all highly touted like he's going to be one of the greatest shooters and players of all time. Draymond Green didn't come into the league like, oh, he's going to be one of the greatest defenders of all time and going to be a Hall of Fame player. And nobody thought Steph Curry was going to end up being one of the all-time fucking greats and go revolutionize the fucking landscape of basketball and become one of the top 5 to 10 players of all time. Stop. I know this, bro, because I'm from this area. I'm a Warriors fan. That fucking year in 2015, going into that season, it's not one Golden State Warriors fan alive that would have told you the Warriors is going to win the championship this year in 2015. Not one. And if there's a Warriors fan that say that they predicted the Warriors was going to win the championship that year, they just lying through their motherfucking yellow ass teeth. That's all the fuck they doing. That's all they doing. Okay? The Warriors were not on the radar. They were a team on the come up. I will say that. They were a team on the come up, but they went from getting bounced in game 7 of a first round series against the Clippers to beating the GOAT LeBron James in the in NBA Finals. And Steph Curry won the MVP. Like, come on, man. So I'm saying when we say, oh, he played against this and that and blah, blah, blah. LeBron, by the time he went up against the Golden State Warriors in 2015, LeBron James had already won 2 rings. And had already been to what, 4 finals? Okay? 4 or 5. So he was already supposed to know how to do this. And he was playing against a team that hadn't won nothing yet. And not only on top of that, they was leading, they was up in the series 2-1 with game 4 in Cleveland. So they lost game 4 at home in Cleveland in LeBron's house when they could have went up 3-1. Now the series is tied 2-2. And your ass didn't win another game for the rest of the series. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. So, no. He did not play against tougher competition. Nope. It was the same. And let's not talk about that watered down boo-boo ass motherfucking Eastern Conference that motherfucker was playing in for all them years. No motherfucking competition. Motherfucker had a motherfucking a cakewalk to the motherfucking finals every year. So I don't want to hear it, man. Nigga, Jordan was going, nigga, when Jordan was playing, nigga, the East, nigga, was, nigga, what? Nigga, the East was like the West is right now. What the hell your ass talking about? Mick Swagger says, and Jordan had Phil Jackson. Bro. Dude. Phil Jackson, to me, is the greatest coach of all time. Okay? Phil Jackson don't have no rings without great players, bro. None, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's, you can't use that as the excuse. Like, LeBron James get coaches fired. He tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired, nigga. And Pat Riley said, nigga, fuck you. Shut up and dribble, bitch. You don't run nothing in this motherfucking organization. You might have ran that shit in Cleveland. You don't run shit over here. And Pat Riley was right. Eric Spoelstra is one of the greatest coaches of all time. This nigga was trying to get Eric Spoelstra fired. Okay? David Blatt went to the finals, got that nigga fired the next year. Frank Vogel won a championship in the bubble, got that motherfucker fired. Now this motherfucker got his friend JJ Redick coaching. I don't want to hear nothing about, though, the reason why LeBron James ain't never played for no all-time great coach like that is because he want to fucking control every fucking thing. That's the reason why. Michael Jordan is actually respects coaches, nigga, and allow for his coach to coach him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to give credit to Phil Jackson, but stop it with all the, oh, well, he had Phil Jackson. So fucking what? Phil Jackson didn't make not one shot. How many points did Phil Jackson score out there when they was winning them 6 championships? How many? I didn't see him score shit. Who hit the shot? I didn't see Phil Jackson out there hitting no shots. I didn't see him stealing the ball from Karl Malone and then going out there and then crossing up motherfucking Byron Russell and hitting the motherfucking shot and holding the poles. I ain't see that. Yeah. Sock Madi said MJ's opponents was plumbers. That don't even deserve to get a response. Rambo, the Warriors had already beat Lebum though. I don't even know. Rambo, yeah, after half his team. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody getting hurt. That's a part of the story. Okay? It don't matter who got hurt. It don't matter who got hurt. The Warriors had not won nothing. See, when people say that, they're saying that thinking of the Warriors right now. They didn't have no rings at that time. They didn't have no rings, bro. So LeBron James, okay, so Kevin Love didn't play the whole series. Kyrie got hurt in game 1, and they lost that game. And he got hurt in overtime of game 1. The next 2 games he didn't play, they won those games. So you can't use that as the excuse. They was up 2-1 without Kyrie and Kevin Love. Talking about that half his team got hurt. No, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love got hurt. Kevin Love got hurt in the first round against the Boston Celtics. So he wasn't there for the second round or the third round. Nobody wasn't like, oh, well, Kevin Love in here. But all of a sudden when they lose, oh, Kevin Love. And then Kevin Love is the same player that all y'all motherfuckers talk so much shit about, talking about this and that, and he's just a third wheel and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But then when LeBron lose, oh, he didn't have Kevin Love. You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Either Kevin Love is a bum or he's a good player. Which one is it? He can't be a bum, you know what I'm saying, when you want him to be a bum, but then when LeBron James lose, oh, yeah, because Kevin Love wasn't there. What do it matter if Kevin Love wasn't there? You said he was a bum. So that's not an excuse. You were up 2-1 without them. Nobody was saying Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving ain't there when they was up 2-1. And you had game 4 at your crib with the crowd on your side and against a team that had not won a championship yet. So they were learning. So you had a chance to show them, yeah, I know y'all learning, but yeah, I'm LeBron James. Y'all ain't gonna learn this year. Why you didn't do it? Oh, because somebody was hurt. Fuck out of here, man. Nobody don't give a fuck about that shit. Somebody was hurt. Throw your boy a like one time. Kyrie and Love was hurt. I just dismantled that. So, as a Lakers fan, you're exactly right. Yeah. 57 said, wait, I forgot I was here and said Wolves in 5 back in the day against your team. 57. If LeBum that good, why he need them in the first place? That's all I'm saying, bro. Go back and look at the rosters that Michael Jordan won championships with. Go look at some of the names. Okay. Especially the first 3. The last 3, I give you a little bit, was a little bit more star power with the Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. I give you that. Them was 3 Hall of Famers. Okay. Pippen was there for all 6, so he always been there. But still, after that, like, bro, those weren't like, it was a super team because, like I said, because the Jordan was on it and they had 3 Hall of Famers. But I'm saying, like, it wasn't a super team like that, bro. They was just better than everybody because they had Michael Jordan. Period, point blank. Hakeem Glass said that was tough basketball back then. Straight up. Hakeem Glass said, you're right. We had some of the best players with LeBron, and we still can't win. That, bro, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Go look at Jordan teammates on some of them championships that he won, bro. Names y'all ain't never heard of. Will Perdue, Bill Cartwright, Craig Hodges, Randy Brown, Judd Bushler. Come on, man. This is who this man won with. B.J. Armstrong. Hakeem Glass say Bulls is a real dynasty. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. You feel me? William Millar said, what are we eating? I just got to eat some In-N-Out burger. E. Appleberry, you could have played in the 90s. I grew up playing in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I played basketball in the 90s as a kid. Jordan is the GOAT, but LeBron is a great player. I never denied that LeBron is a great player. I am not saying LeBron is not a great player. My thing be LeBron is the only player out of all the NBA. Everybody else got to and LeBron has earned it, but I'm saying like it's so many excuses and because he's trying to manufacture and trick people into and narrate his way into being the GOAT. Like it's manufactured, bro. Like Jordan ain't had to do all that, bro. He just went out there and played, bro. It wasn't all these narratives and all this shit, bro. They like this shit, you feel me? This shit wild. And if you notice, Jordan don't say nothing, bro. He ain't been saying nothing. And he never called himself the GOAT. People forget Lakers was favored in 91 because they had the experience. Magic was a 5-time champion already. Thank you. Thank you. The Bulls was trying to get over the hump, bro. Like, y'all don't understand what the fuck was going on, bro. What Michael Jordan did in the 90s, that was pure dominance. Pure dominance, bro. Wolves in 7. We want Wolves and Pacers finals. Yeah. I wanted Wolves Kings, but it's all good. I ain't mad either way. You know what I'm saying? OKC versus Pacers. I'm still gonna watch. Hakeem Glass, Curry got that. E. Appleberry. Barkley was the MVP on the Dream Team. Straight up. Rambo, I made money betting against him. Not 1, not 2, not 3, no. Not 1, not 2, not 4, not 5, not 6. Hey, that boy got up there. I mean, these motherfuckers had a championship parade before they even played a motherfucking game before. Like, how motherfucking arrogant can your ass be, man? I mean, come on, man. LeBron James is special. Jordan was Batman, Pippen was Robin. Oh, my mama. Mario Garcia, Ray Allen bailed out LeBron. Oh, my mama, he did. Kyrie bailed out Lebum. He bailed his monkey ass out. Charles Oakley was slapping Pippen. Man, Charles Oakley was slapping Pippen around like a little bitch. Hey, that's what I'm saying. They had to toughen him up. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Mailman, Karl Malone, 90s was real ball, bro. I'm trying to, that's these, hey man, these kids don't understand, my nigga. These kids don't understand, bro. NBA, I'm so glad we got NBA on NBC coming back, bro. That shit, y'all don't understand, bro. Saturday, Sunday mornings, and the Eastern Conference battle is gonna come on. Knicks versus Pacers, Bulls versus Knicks or something. Heat versus Knicks. Man, y'all don't, bro. Them was the days, bro. Them was the motherfucking days right there. With what's his name? With Marv Albert on the call. Yes, and it counts. You understand me? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Gary. Oh, okay. Rambo say Gary Payton. Bro, motherfucker don't understand. That 96 Supersonics team with Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, bro, they won like 64 games. Gary Payton won a Defensive Player of the Year. Gary Payton won an all-time great point guards, bro. Bulls went up 3-0 on their ass. Could have swept their ass and then lost 2 and then won the final. Like, bro, stop playing. John Stockton, like, bro, like, they not understand. John Stockton is the all-time leader in assists and steals. And it ain't gonna be caught. Okay? John Stockton, bro, listen, bro. John Stockton and Karl Malone, bro. Them motherfuckers played like 20, 21 years, bro. Do y'all know these motherfuckers didn't, bro, they got single digits in games missed in 20 years, their whole career. Karl Malone, bro, it played like 20 years. His shit go like 81, 81, 82, 81, 82, 82, 80. 81, 80, 82, 82, 82, 81. Like these motherfuckers didn't miss shit. Then when it was a strike shortened season in 99, okay, they only played 50 games. That nigga played 49. So when you see his thing, it say 49, you think, okay, yeah, that you would think when you go look at his career stats on Wikipedia, so okay, 49, okay, he missed some that year. Nah, he only missed one game. It was only 50 games played that year. Like, it was different. It wasn't nobody complaining about, like, bro, when I was growing up, bro, watching basketball, playing basketball, load management, what the fuck is that? What is that? Load management? Rest? Now these motherfuckers talking about they want to shorten the season. Shorten the fucking season? These niggas is bitches, bro. These new niggas is bitches like a motherfucker, bro. Y'all get paid 10 times more money. You got better technology, better medicine, better doctors. You get pampered, private jets, private flights. Yet y'all motherfuckers is hurt all the fucking time. Them niggas back in the day didn't do none of that shit. Them niggas ain't never got hurt. Them niggas was smoking cigarettes before the game, halftime, after the game, drinking beer, staying up all night, nigga partying, fucking bitches, doing drugs, all type of shit. Nigga didn't miss no games. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with these new niggas, man. You feel me? Mario Garcia, y'all got lucky the Spurs lost to the trash-ass Clippers. The Spurs lost to the Clippers? What year are you talking about? Mark Jackson was a good Warriors coach. I will always stand up for Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson damn near should have got a ring in 2015. You know what I'm saying? Because he laid the foundation. Got to give credit to Steve Kerr because he came in and finished it off. You know what I'm saying? He's like the new age Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But Mark Jackson laid the foundation down. Okay? Mark Jackson did something for Golden State that hadn't happened in fucking 20 years. Okay? Mark Jackson was only there for 3 years. We improved every year. Okay? His last 2 years, we went to back-to-back postseason appearances. That's the first time that had happened in the Warriors franchise in over 20 years. They hadn't been to back-to-back playoff appearances since like 91 or some shit like that when it was Run TMC. Okay? And they had a 50-win season his second year. They went 50-32. That's the first time they had a 50-win season in over 17, 18 years. So there's no doubt that, and Mark Jackson's regime is who drafted Klay Thompson and who drafted Draymond Green. Okay? And they drafted Harrison Barnes. Okay? And they traded for Andrew Bogut and Andre Iguodala. That happened on Mark Jackson's watch. You know what I'm saying? So when when Steve Kerr got there, now you got to give Steve Kerr credit too, because what he did was take what the foundation that Mark Jackson laid down, and he made it all time great. Because we got to remember, Steph Curry was on his way up. Okay, Mark Jackson had already declared this is the greatest shooting backcourt of all time. Y'all don't know this already, but I see this shit every day in practice with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. These motherfuckers shoot the shit out this damn ball. Okay, but however, what Steve Kerr did for the Warriors, in particular Steph Curry, he took Steph Curry from an all-star level player to an MVP all-time great level player. That's what Steve Kerr did. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him credit too. But Mark Jackson laid down a foundation, period, point blank. Ain't nothing, you know.
That's not debatable. Mark Jackson was Mario Garcia facts. Hakeem Glass said, damn, right, the East was tough. The East was tough back in the day. The East was tough. Pat Riley was a great coach. Pat Riley is top 5. Top 5 greatest coaches of all time. If you ask me, he in there. Red Auerbach, in no particular order, but Red Auerbach, Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, Greg Popovich, and shit, probably Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? Because Steve Kerr got 4 rings. Y'all got to understand. Ain't too many, there's not a whole bunch of coaches with 4 rings or more. You got Red Auerbach, you got Greg Popovich, you got Steve Kerr, you got Pat Riley, and you got Phil Jackson. I believe those are the 5 coaches with 4 or championship rings. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem Glass said he got Lou fired. Phil only 1 ring as a player. The Knicks in the 70s. But the thing is, see, Phil Jackson won at every, he won as a player and as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, you know what I mean? That right there, Kevin Love broke his leg. No, what happened was for Kevin Love in the 2015 playoffs in the first round, he separated his shoulder. He had a dislocated shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to Kevin Love, and he couldn't come back. You know what I'm saying? This shit was, I was watching the game where he got hurt. You know what I mean? It was the first round against the Celtics, 2015. I forget what quarter it was, but something happened, and he immediately went to he was running off the court, and he was doing like this. And so as soon as I seen that, I knew it was a dislocated shoulder. And he didn't return for the rest of the playoffs. John Paxson. Very people forget John Paxson hit that 3 in '93 against the Suns. You feel me? Cushmaster said, "What's your thoughts on the 49ers this year? Y'all a playoff team?" We for sure, motherfucking yes, sir. Yes, the fuck we is. The 49ers, we had to fall back a little bit. I hate the fact that we don't got Debo no more. You know what I'm saying? Debo was my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always root for Debo. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, bro, we still got a great team. You know what I'm saying? We got our quarterback, Brock Purdy. We still got C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. We still got Kyle Juszczyk, our fullback. Brandon Ayuk will be back. Okay? We still got our other receiver over there with the red hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Pearsall, you know what I mean? And then we still got George Kittle, okay? And then we still got on Trent Williams on the offensive line. So even without Debo, we still fucking loaded on offense. Okay. Then on defense, we still got Bosa. We still got Fred Warner. Okay. And we got the cornerback. You know what I'm saying, that we just signed. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? Draft, the Niners a little less is more. You know what I'm saying? Had to let a few motherfuckers go. Dre Greenlaw, Debo Samuel, Tyler Hufanga, and all that, but we gonna be straight, bro. And I do believe they're a playoff team. Hakeem Glass says Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron. That's how I, as far as those 3, I got Jordan first, Kobe after him, and then LeBron. You know what I'm saying? EJC Maestro says, good Lord, I'm waiting for the day that LeBron retires. The NBA will be way better without him. Man, I'm just saying like this, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the antics, man, and all the, like, just like at the end of the year. This man gonna fake that injury, bro. We all know you didn't, that wasn't no real injury like that, bro. That's just an excuse because you knew you was getting ready to lose to the Timberwolves. So let me fake an injury and act like, oh yeah, come on, bro. Like, just stop it, bro. All the antics, man, and
the narratives and got Rich Paul out here in the media, like, and just all the just the bullshit, man. Okay, Hakeem Glass said I'm a 70s kid, so I agree. Okay, so I got OG in here with me off top. You feel me? Lebum won 2 chips in short seasons. Come on, man. There wasn't no damn street clothes and sitting out either. Man, it wasn't no just, oh, this is a rest game and all this other shit. A rest game? Bro, them niggas played, bro. If there's 82 games in the season, they finna play all 82. Period. Ain't no rest. Fuck you talking about rest, my nigga? All you doing is playing basketball. All you doing is playing basketball, bro. Come on, man. Miller Vinny says, whole lot of Bron hate up in here. Hey, I'm the number 1 LeBron hater. Let's get it. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm motherfucking proud of it. You understand me? But LeBron lovers are welcome in the chat, are welcome on Snax on Sports, so come on in. It's all good. Yeah, Cushmaster say facts equals hate nowadays. Hey, that's all I be saying. That's all I be saying. LeBron brought this shit on himself, man. You out here calling yourself the GOAT, knowing you ain't the fucking GOAT, okay? If you gotta say that you the GOAT, you know you're not the GOAT deep down, because everybody else is saying for you. Hakeem Glass said that black coach for the Celtics was good too. Oh, you talking about who? KC Jones? Yeah, KC Jones. Can't forget about KC Jones. Yeah, it's a lot. It's some Hall of Fame coaches. You know what I'm saying? I just named who my top 5. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like, you know what I mean? Miller Vinny says Pacers. Hey man, Tyrese Halliburton is. I'm gonna get back to the topic too, bro. I gotta get back to what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm talking about this. Supposed to be talking about this David Falk. The comments that he made on the LeBron and the Jordan debate and where he got LeBron ranked. So I'm finna get back to that real quick too. Rambo say it's a mentality. Straight up. It's a mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? And part of it, I hate to say it, but I feel like LeBron James helped usher in this softer era of basketball, bro. I'm sorry. He just did, bro. He helped it, bro, because now I know the whole load management shit and all that. I know it was started like by the Spurs and Greg Popovich, but LeBron was right there at the forefront of it too. All this player empowerment and all that, man, they thought that was gonna make the league better, and it actually made the league worse. LeBron James is the first superstar in the league that the league is in a worse place than he found it. Usually, the superstars leave the league in a better place than what they found it. Okay, from Bill Russell to Wilt to Jerry West to Elgin Baylor, Dr. J, Moses Malone, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, you know what I'm saying, Kareem, to fucking Isaiah, Kobe, Jordan, Hakeem, Shaq, all the way up until LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And the shit worse. The ratings is down like a motherfucker. Now, the playoffs been good, you know what I'm saying? But LeBron James helped usher in this soft era of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Everybody give your boy a like, man. Give your boy a like in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? Subscribe and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't ask for a whole bunch, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Miller Vinny said, we in this bitch hating, man. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is, big dog. If you say, Okay. Sock Madik, you still on that LeBron over Kobe and MJ, huh? Okay, yeah. That's your opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You feel me? Hakeem Glass said NBA still going to be greater without LeBron. Oh, for sure. Listen, if the NBA can survive without Michael Jordan, it's going to be just fine without LeBron James. I mean, you know, and for me, they want to talk about the LeBron era. No, to me, this is the LeBron / Steph era. I'm sorry. Steph Curry is just as important to this era as LeBron James, if not more. If not more. Got the same amount of rings, beat LeBron 3 times to get 3 of his rings, revolutionized the game. The whole landscape of basketball changed because of Steph Curry. Okay, LeBron James didn't do that. Okay, so this is the Steph Curry era just as much as it is the LeBron James era. You feel me? Pacers in 6. I hope it's Pacers in 6 too, because that means the Knicks are going to win Game 5. I want the Knicks to win Game 5. I want this series to keep going, man. It's a good series. Gary Williams say Knicks in 7. Come on. Come on, Knicks in 7. Even though I don't think it's going to happen. Bill Benny say Knicks going home. He said Knicks going to the house, man. Knicks finna hit Cancun. OKC. Hey, man. I believe OKC is going to be the NBA champions. I believe OKC versus Indiana in the finals, because I would like to see the Knicks extend the series and, you know what I'm saying, even possibly come back to win the series. I don't really realistically think that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see it. But at this point, with both series being 3-1 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers, I believe that the Oklahoma City Thunder will be the NBA champions. And that will mean that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be the best player in Oklahoma City franchise history. Now, we got to remember, that's the Seattle Supersonics. That's the Seattle Supersonics. The Oklahoma City Thunder are basically the Seattle Supersonics. So, but Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, they took the Oklahoma City Thunder to the finals. They didn't win it, though. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, they took the Seattle Supersonics to the finals. They didn't win it, though. If Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets Oklahoma City Thunder to the finals and wins it, he'll be the best player in the history of the Supersonics / Thunder. Who'd have thunk it? What's his face? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander played like an MVP last night. Played like a straight MVP last night. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander last night was like, yeah, nah, we ain't finna lose. Yeah, we ain't finna lose this one. Anthony Edwards, your ass looking like LeBron James right now, boy. Your ass looking like LeBron James in the 2011 finals. 2 shots in the first half. I mean, damn, they defense hawking like that. I mean, goodness fucking gracious. Allen Iverson is my favorite player of all time. Allen Iverson is in my top 3 players all time. Nigga, I wanted to be just like motherfucking Allen Iverson. Nigga, you couldn't tell me. Nigga, I watched Allen Iverson at Georgetown. nigga, when I was like 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, when you couldn't tell me nothing about AI. Boy, I wanted to be near that crossover there. And then when he came out in the second year, he had the commercial where he came out and he did that one move where he did the spin, where you spin around and you throw the ball back around this way and then you catch it. Boy, when that commercial came out, boy, I'm talking about as soon as I seen that commercial, nigga, I went right outside to the motherfucking playground and tried to imitate that shit. Couldn't tell me nothing about no Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was my motherfucking man. Between Allen Iverson and the Fab Five, oh, I wanted to be just like them. Just like them. Shea Finals MVP. All right, let me catch up to y'all. Damn, I'm way down here. All right, I got to catch up with the chat. Pacers playing out of the 2015 Warriors playbook. Straight up. The Pacers, but as far as their playoff run, I agree. As far as the overall season, nah, it's not the same. Actually, what OKC is doing right now is more like, you know what I mean? I mean, from an overall season standpoint. Now, what the Pacers are doing in their playoff run, yeah. But that season when the Warriors won the championship, they was the best. They were the best team in the league from start to finish. They won 67 games that year. They won 67 games. Steph was the MVP, and they won the championship. So they was and the Pacers weren't like that. You know what I mean? The Pacers had some stretches this year where they looked like they wasn't even a fucking playoff team. You know what I'm saying? So, Romex says Kobe the GOAT. I got Kobe number 2 all time. Kobe is my number 2. Steph over AI any day of the week. Oh, for sure. Listen, Steph Curry is in my top 3 players all time. My top 3 players all time are, I'm saying my favorite. I'm saying my favorite. Not who's because my top 3 all time go Jordan 1, Kobe 2, Magic 3. Okay. But as far as my personal favorite, my top 3 is my personal favorite. Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Those are my and I got Jordan in my top 5 favorite. But I'm saying this about Jordan, bro, and like everybody, when I was growing up, everybody was a Jordan fan. But Jordan wasn't like my favorite player growing up because everybody liked Jordan. It was fucking Michael Jordan. So he was so good. We had other players that was our favorite players. So he's my favorite. He was one of my favorite players by default. But as far as like who I tried to like emulate, it was Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? And my personal 3 favorite, I got Jordan as the greatest, as the GOAT of all time. But my personal 3 favorite, Steph Curry, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? And then probably Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here what y'all saying. Horace Grant was a good player too. Yeah, oh yeah. I remember Horace Grant for sure. Horace Grant, oh yeah, Horace Grant did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Horace Grant was like that. In those first 3 championships, playing that role for sure. LL Custom 24 said, would I rather meet Black Jesus or Black Mamba? Kobe or Jordan? Ooh. That's tough. LL Custom 24, that's tough. Damn. Would I rather meet Jordan or Kobe? Fuck. That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard right there, bro. Because Kobe was my favorite, bro. Like, I wasn't even no Lakers fan. I was a Lakers fan. I've always been a Warriors fan my whole life. But I was such a big Kobe fan, bro, that I rooted for the Lakers, too, especially those during the Paul Gasol years. I wanted to see Kobe win those championships. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going front. I was rooting for the Lakers. But fucking, I might have to go Jordan, bro. I might have to go Jordan just because, like, I get a chance to meet Michael Jordan, my nigga. I might have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go Jordan. R.I.P. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go Jordan. If I could choose, I'll say I probably want to meet Jordan. Romex say Kobe to go. Miller Vinny, Black Mamba. Pacers in 5. Check gonna block all of them. At least I got a medical car. Y'all motherfuckers. But yeah, let me get to this real quick, man. I wanted to talk about this real quick. So David Falk. This is David Falk right here. Michael Jordan's agent. So let's get into this, what he said about LeBron James. Because they was talking about this on First Take, and they said some stuff on First Take that I totally disagree with. So I just wanted to speak on this. Let's see here. My fault, y'all. I'm gonna go right here. History. Okay. Right here. Let's get into this real quick.
Yeah, we save on ramen for the whole crew.
What are we gonna do with all these bowls?
We got that covered.
Dash Pass by DoorDash, your door to more savings.
And what's going on and what's in the best interest of his client.
So this is what.
Taking a look at this quote, speaking at.
So basically, David Falk said that he barely got LeBron James in his top 10. You understand me? And I love the fact that he said it. And he said, you know, and I just love the fact that he wasn't PC about his answer because a lot of people that they ask questions about Jordan versus LeBron, you know, people that opinions like actually matter. They usually like I said, they might make a pick, you know what I'm saying? They may say, yeah, I got Jordan to go, or I got LeBron to go, but they always like do it in a way that's like, and that's cool to do it in a respectful way and all that, but they always do it in a way where it's like a PC answer, kind of like, you know what I mean? And David Falk didn't do that. I mean, yeah. So here you go.
Conference earlier this week, Michael Jordan's longtime agent David Falk said LeBron is probably in his top 10 players of all time, and went on to say this, quote,
probably.
I really like LeBron, but I think if Jordan had cherry picked what teams he wanted to be on and had 2 other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. Stephen A., your reaction.
He was at a business conference, but obviously the cameras are rolling, microphones are on. I think it was an unnecessary shot at LeBron James.
First of all, how is it an unnecessary shot? You feel me? How is that an unnecessary? Okay. Hakeem say David is old. I understand he's old. He's older, but let's not discount. You know what I mean? I'm not Hakeem. I'm not saying you doing this. You know what I'm saying? So my bad but let's not discount the elderly because they're up in age. Like you know what I'm saying? He got more experience than us. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I'm not saying you doing that. I'm just saying, yeah, he's older, but he ain't fucking like, you know, out of touch with reality. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't like one of those old people that's like damn near on his deathbed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still out here cognizant of everything that's going on and you know what I mean? He still got it all going to, you know, up here. He ain't, you know, old and senile and you know, but I don't think that was it was an unnecessary shot. They asked him a question, you know, he answered it and he was truthful about it, and he answered it the way that he wanted to answer it. You know what I'm saying? Just like somebody said in the chat earlier, truth is now seen as hate nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Also think that it was a bit excessive because LeBron James is one of the top 2 or 3 players in the history of basketball. When people bring up top 5, top 10, now you are getting insulting. There are not 3 players, 4 players in NBA history better than LeBron.
These niggas is stupid, bro. What the fuck these niggas is doing over here, bro? Why the fuck these niggas got their fucking... But,
James, that is a lie.
Okay. Now,
and David Falk,
I totally disagree with this.
LeBron James is one.
This is one of the things that really bothers me about this LeBron James, where we rank him at bullshit.
He was at a business conference, but obviously the cameras are rolling, microphones are on. I think it was an unnecessary shot at LeBron James. And I also think that it was a bit excessive because LeBron James is one of the top 2 or 3 players in the history of basketball. When people bring up top 5, top 10, now you are getting insulting.
Okay.
As long as probably.
Okay. So it's insulting to say that somebody is top 5 or top 10 all time at what they do, just because you say they not the number 1. It's insulting. Like, that's bullshit, bro. That's how is that insulting, bro? Like, my thing is like this. Why does every basketball fan have to have LeBron James at either number 1 or number 2? And if you don't have him at either number 1 or number 2, you just a dumb motherfucker that don't know shit. You just a dumb, stupid, ignorant motherfucker that don't know shit about basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing be like, bro, this is my, like, you know what I'm saying? For one, this shit is all subjective. It's all opinion based anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I choose to have LeBron James ranked like number 6 or number 7, and I can give you valid reasons why I have him ranked right there, You got to accept that. I should feel the same way that you got the nigga ranked number 2 or number 1. But let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, number 2. So when did he pass Kobe? When did he pass Magic? When did he pass Kareem? I mean, come on, man. All of those players that I just named got more rings than him. And when you are a pantheon player, an all-time great, that's how you separate. That's one of the measuring sticks, championships. You can't be the greatest of all time, but it's all these other motherfuckers that got more rings than you. The Bill Russell, Michael Jordan thing is different, bro. That was a different time. I'm not taking away from Bill Russell, but Bill Russell didn't have the offensive dominance that Michael Jordan had. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan had the whole package. Michael Jordan is the one player that I've seen and that I know of in basketball that he don't have a weakness on the court, bro. There's no part of basketball where Michael Jordan was weak. He was good at everything. He was good at everything. So, in all of most of the all-time great players that we got in our top 10, we can point out to at least one part of their game that they probably were slacking in a little bit. With Magic, you can say defense. With Bill Russell, you can say offense. You know, Kobe is another one similar to Michael Jordan. He don't really got no weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Michael Jordan was still a little better than him. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe didn't have no weaknesses either. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Kobe didn't really have no weaknesses on the court either. You know, Steph Curry was always defense. LeBron James couldn't shoot. Larry Bird, I would probably say maybe defense, but he wasn't a bad defender. He wasn't like a great defender, but he wasn't a bad defender either. But he could do everything else on the court. You know what I'm saying? Shaq couldn't shoot free throws. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, he didn't have too many weaknesses either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, but as far as like everything well though, like Tim Duncan couldn't shoot threes like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Michael Jordan Michael Jordan had no weaknesses, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my thing is that I just don't like this. We done got to this point to where LeBron James, his narratives, you know what I mean? It's worked. It's gotten people to I feel like LeBron James is an all-time great, but I also feel like he's an overrated player. Meaning, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm saying he's an all-time great, but I still feel like he's overrated. Like he's not as good as he's good. He's all-time good, all-time great, but he's not as good as they try to make it seem, because somehow or another, all the great players that he has played with, somehow they get thrown to the back burner. I don't understand how this happens. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade just get thrown to the back burner. Chris Bosh thrown to the back burner. Kyrie, Kevin Love just thrown to the back burner. Anthony Davis thrown to the back burner. Luka thrown to the back burner. Everybody just get thrown to the back burner. You know what I'm saying? If you really factor in all of the great players that he's played with, even the years where he didn't win a championship, it's like, bro, it ain't all just you. But the media and bronze sexuals and fanboys want to make it seem like this nigga doing it all by his fucking self. Shit be fucking weird to me. Nigga said no bap. Nigga said Sue. Dennis Rodman is the greatest rebounder of all. Yes, Dennis Rodman is the greatest rebounder of all time. Yes, he is. Brunson gotta go cry to Silver to get one of them Pacers suspended. Yeah. So, but yeah.
There's only been one Frosty, because what would we even do? Add a bunch of new swirls and mix-ins like Oreo cookies.
Motherfucking commercials, man.
That's kind of genius, actually. For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's.
There are not 4 players in NBA history better than LeBron James.
That's bullshit.
Is a lie.
That's bullshit.
Okay, and
that's bullshit.
There are not 4 players in NBA history better than LeBron James. That is a lie. Okay. And
he said, Stephen A said, there is not 3 or 4 players in NBA history better than LeBron James. Dude. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's 4 right there. I could go on if I want. I could say Tim Duncan. He got more rings than a nigga. Beat him two times to get 2 of them rings. You know what I'm saying? If I want to say Steph Curry, I can say Steph Curry. If I want to go Larry Bird, I can go Larry Bird. Okay? Bill Russell. I can make a case for Bill Russell. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for Stephen A to sit here and say this, to say, yeah, there isn't 3 or 4 players in NBA history better than LeBron James. Bullshit. That's your opinion. If that's what you want to do for your list, push back hairline ass nigga, then that's what you say. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul, Stephen A, man, you trying to, man, come on, man. You too PC.
Comparison to Jordan. If Jordan had picked to assemble a super team, you damn right he would have won about 10 titles, if not more. That's absolutely true. But that's not what Jordan did. And in the end, what LeBron is going to have to live with is the fact that you joined Miami for your first 2 titles. You went back to Cleveland, but there was Kyrie Irving and the team was compelled to acquire Kevin Love, which obviously helped you. And then when you went to Los Angeles, you obviously got Anthony Davis. And so people are going to look at that and judge him accordingly, as opposed to somebody that stayed with one team, built it, won there first, last, and always. And that's going to be, in some people's eyes anyway, a blemish. I have no problem with that if the comparison is against Jordan. I do have a problem with it if you then try to look at LeBron and try to act like he's barely scratching the top 10 or whatever. LeBron James, in my estimation, is one of the top 2 players in the history of basketball. And if you want to drop him to 3 because of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's resume, which is impeccable and beats A because he's won on every level, I get that part. But LeBron James, to me, is top 2 all time. I don't want to hear top 5, don't want to hear top 10.
I don't give a fuck if you don't want to hear top 5 or you don't want to hear top 10. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just automatic that he right there. I don't understand why we get everybody that matters, whose opinion matters. Most of them take Kobe over LeBron. But yet you got the media. That's another thing. When you want to say that you pick Kobe over LeBron, or you feel like Kobe is better than LeBron, bro, these motherfuckers in the media act like that's fucking blasphemy to say that you choose Kobe Bryant over LeBron James. Like, bro, what the fucking disrespect of Kobe. Like, yeah, Kobe, he like number 9 or 10. 9 or 10? Y'all motherfuckers have lost y'all damn fucking mind if you think Kobe Bryant is the 9th or 10th best player of all time. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas have lost it. Y'all motherfuckers have lost it. Give your boy a like one time, though. You understand me? Yeah. But no. He told me he don't want to hear number 5, number 10. But hey, I wanted to say this. Miller Vinny said, where is it at? Shout out to Larry Joe Bird. Listen. I say all the time, for me, the greatest small forward of all time, in my opinion, is Larry Bird. I'm taking Larry Bird over LeBron James all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You feel me? And a motherfucker act like you done lost your damn mind when you say that. Larry Bird, how the fuck can you say Larry Bird is better than... Bro, do y'all know what this is Larry Legend we talking about here. Y'all know what the fuck Larry Bird was? Come on, man. This nigga won 3 MVPs in a row, one of the greatest teams of all time, that 86 Celtics team, 3 rings. The only reason why he ain't got more because he ran into Magic, you know what I mean, a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Magic got the best of him a few times, and he beat Magic once, Magic beat him twice. It is what it is. But I'm saying, bro, like, Larry Bird, go back and, man, I could go back and just watch Larry Bird highlights all mother. Larry Bird was cold. That motherfucker cold and a motherfucker, boy. Hey, that's like Eminem, okay? The greatest white boy to ever do this shit. Straight the fuck up. Yeah. Larry Bird was cold. Larry Bird was cold than motherfucker, so. And he had that same killer instinct, that same, like, give me Larry Bird, nigga. LeBron James will make my second team. My first team, the small forward, for me, it's gonna be Larry Bird. Yep, for sure enough. Larry Bird, I'm gonna have that sniper out there, man. The second greatest shooter of all time. After Steph Curry, Larry Bird, better believe it.
Yeah, David Falk is one of the
Now let's listen to what this fat fuck gotta say.
agents of all time. Not only the deals he made with Michael Jordan, but some other business deals he's made that are really historic. He's kind of telling on himself a little bit here when he says probably top 10. He's telling on himself that he's not making an honest assessment. But we'll move past that. I do think it's an interesting...
Oh, but we'll move past that. Why you mention it then, fat boy? If you just moving past it, why your fat ass mention it? See, he's telling on himself. How is he telling on himself? He's just giving it like by saying he's telling on himself. And then nigga, put some bass in your voice, nigga. You a man, okay? Nigga, talk with some motherfucking bass in your motherfucking voice. Yeah, you know. And I would say that, you know, he's telling on himself by, you know, because, you know, by saying he barely has LeBron James in his top 10, he's telling on himself. Like, bro, David Falk is entitled to, just like you want to slurp on LeBron James nuts and build a swing set on that nigga nuts and say he this and he that, it's his right to do the opposite. It's what it is. Like, so they ain't, come on, man, he ain't telling on himself. You telling on yourself by the size of your body how many motherfucking burgers your ass ate last night. Okay?
Saying, just to say what would happen if Jordan played in the modern era, absolutely, especially like in 1998, when the Bulls were exhausted as a franchise, when Pippen was done, when Phil Jackson was done, when the Bulls management was done spending money. If Jordan didn't want to retire, if he wanted to move on, he absolutely could have won more titles. I don't think it's arguable at all. But if we're going to have the discussion about time and place, let's have the full discussion, because you can't just you can't cherry pick it. What if Hakeem Olajuwon team up with Karl Malone and John Stockton, like Kevin Durant went to the Warriors? What if after winning one title with Jordan?
So you nigga just said you can't cherry pick it, then proceeds to make all of these hypothetical what ifs about shit that never fucking happened. That's how you gonna make your argument? With hypotheticals? Shit that didn't happen, is not happening, and ain't gonna never happen? Boy, nigga, them ribs and that motherfucking chicken and them burgers and then got to your motherfucking head, boy.
25, which is when Scottie Pippen, the same age as Kyrie Irving, Scottie Pippen wanted to trade to the New York Knicks, because that's what happened with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving at age 25, after one title, forced his way out of Cleveland. What if Jordan was playing against a team like LeBron did when he had to go up against the super team that was formed in Boston with Garnett and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce? What
if? I'm gonna tell you what if. He would have won, bitch. He would have won, fat boy. That's what happened. He ain't LeBron James. See, that's what you fail to realize. He's not LeBron. He wouldn't have lost. He never lost. Oh, he would have lost. Why am I? What evidence do I have to tell me that Michael Jordan would have lost to anybody in the finals? I have no evidence. All he do is fucking win every time he get there. So why should I believe that he wouldn't win in your hypothetical? He would still win. You know what I'm saying? And LeBum James would still lose and be flopping, and after the fucking series come out with cast on his hand and acting like, yeah, man, I played this whole series with a broke hand, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to be no bitch. But now that I done lost, you know what I'm saying? I can say it now. It's ridiculous.
Forever, there's only been one Frosty. Because what would we even do?
YouTube, boy, y'all be having these ads, boy.
Cookies or Pop-Tarts pieces? That's kind of genius, actually. For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's.
Sure, Jordan, if he wanted to cherry pick, absolutely could have done so. No question he could have won more titles. No doubt about that. But you can't look at it without looking at what was else happening in the league, what was going on around LeBron. And obviously LeBron is going to pay a price for going to Miami. The people will always feel a certain way about that. But again, if you want to look at the full 360 degrees, if you want to say Kareem is up there, that's totally fine. You can make your case for Kareem. I'm not going to fight that. Kareem forced a trade that ended up being on a super team in Los Angeles. So I'm fine. If you just want to denigrate LeBron, which is what David Falk wanted to do, go for it. He can do it. It's his prerogative, whatever. But don't.
So now he wants to act like David Falk is denigrating LeBron James. What the fuck going on with the chat, bro? Something going on with the chat. I know y'all still in this thing. I haven't seen it move for a while though. Maybe y'all not chatting no more. Something going on with the chat, man. I don't know. Community moderation, chat filter, show all messages. What the fuck? Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I couldn't see what y'all was saying though. Let me see. Yeah. Same thing said too. You really in Indy? Let me see. Where did I leave off at? Okay, see it out hand. Software not ramp. Okay, there you go. Lakers need a strong bend. Okay, see another hand. They torching the trash. People got it better. Hope y'all know it's love. Same thing. Damn. Dwight Howard, KG, the Father, the Son, the Holy God, Kobe, Bron, James Harden, all scored on guys like Tony Allen, Ron Artest, Doug Christie, Shane Battier. Trophies World. Say Kobe, Bron, James Harden, all scored on guys like Tony Allen, Ron Artest, Doug Christie, Shane Battier. Is it? Trophies World says, my reason for saying Jordan isn't the GOAT is who he played against in their talent level and also physical abilities. I went over that. I just got through. I went over that like 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no discrepancy in talent level. You know what I'm saying? Like the talent level wasn't down. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan was just that good. There were all-time greats then too. Everybody that he played against in the finals was a great player or was all-time greats on every championship team that he beat. Okay? So I disagree with that. I disagree with that. The only way you can say that is if you weren't around, like if you were that young, then I can see your opinion because you don't know any better. You weren't around for those times. I was a kid at those times, bro. I remember it like that, like nobody was like, oh, Jordan ain't playing against no, nigga, them was Jordan, like them was, bro, that Lakers team that he beat with Magic Johnson on there, that Portland Trailblazers team that he beat with Clyde Drexler, that Phoenix Suns team he beat with Charles Barkley, who was the MVP, then Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. That team won 64 games that year in 96. Then John Stockton and Karl Malone, two of the greatest of all time. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, who the fuck did LeBron James? This nigga LeBron James won in the fucking bubble against the Miami Heat, Jimmy fucking Butler. And fucking Bam Adebayo and shit. Fuck out of here, man. And then lost to JJ Barea. I don't want to fucking hear nothing about no LeBron James and your ass got punked by fucking JJ Barea. Jordan ain't getting punked by JJ Barea. It's not happening. Ever. Nigga. That nigga would have stopped that little ass nigga on the head, told him, boy, you better go take your little ass somewhere and sit down, boy. I better drop a fucking 50 piece on your ass. JJ Barea, how you the GOAT and you let JJ Barea hold you to 8 points in an NBA Finals game when you got Dwayne Wade on your motherfucking team and Chris Bosh? How? 8 points? The fuck? And you getting guarded by JJ Barea? You like a foot taller than that nigga. He's a munchkin compared to you. I just don't get the LeBron James over Michael Jordan motherfuckers. I don't get it at all. Because I seen both. LeBron James lost to motherfuckers that Michael Jordan would not, like, bro, Michael Jordan had no weaknesses, bro. Michael Jordan, he brought it every fucking night in the playoffs. It wasn't no, ask Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr tell you, he brought it every night. He brought it every night. It wasn't no, oh yeah, he had a bad game, he gonna bounce back on it. No, he brought it every night. Trophies World, Jordan isn't the GOAT. Okay. Sure. Hakeem, hey, what if Fat Boy go to the gym and change his damn diet. He need to. Miller Vinny says, same here. I always watch women's basketball because my mom's a Notre Dame fan. So always had games on. She definitely is worth to watch in person. So y'all talking about Klay Thompson, the second greatest shooter. If he didn't get injured, he would have been right behind Steph Curry in second place. I love Klay Thompson. He's a top 5. He's a top 5 greatest shooter of all time. I got Larry Bird as my second greatest shooter of all time. Larry Bird did it as the nigga, though, as that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking anybody gonna tell me about no Klay Thompson. I know what Klay Thompson is. 60 points in 3 quarters on fucking 11 dribbles, 37 points in 1 quarter. Never been done before. Like, come on, man. Game 6 Klay. Can't nobody tell me about nothing about Klay Thompson. I'm just saying I've watched Klay Thompson's whole career. Larry Bird was a consistent. Klay Thompson, he had a lot of big games, but he had some games where he also didn't shoot so well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying Larry Bird did it as being the dude, the nigga. So I give him the edge over Klay Thompson because of that. Yeah. If you ask me if last shot, who do I want? Klay Thompson or Larry Bird? Give me Larry Bird. I want Larry Bird because he's going to make the shot for sure. He's just going to do that. Klay Thompson might make it. You know what I'm saying? He might make it, but he might not. Larry Bird going to make it. He ain't going to miss. Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah. Fat boy need to hit the gym. Miller Vinny, Dr. J got mad. He punched him because Larry Bird told that nigga, listen what I'm finna do to your ass, boy. Bitch, I'm finna catch the ball. I'm finna jab, right? I'm finna jab on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm a pump fake, nigga. You gonna jump. I'm gonna wait for your ass to come down. I ain't gonna shoot. I'm gonna jab again. Then I'm gonna drive around your motherfucking ass. I ain't gonna shoot. I'm gonna stop. Let you catch up, spin, then I'm shooting that motherfucker gonna go in. That motherfucker did exactly that. That motherfucker Dr. J said, oh, hell no. That nigga Dr. J said, oh, nigga, fuck that, nigga. You ain't finna do me like that. Nigga, you finna get these hands. Oh, that ain't that real nigga though, man. Dr. J said, nah, man, I gotta give you these hands, dog. You gotta get this work. You understand me? Dr. J said, nah, bruh. You understand me? So, yeah, but Larry Bird was like that. You know what I mean? Say, listen, he gonna tell your ass what he gonna do. Then he gonna do that shit. Yeah, shit had niggas mad in the motherfucker, man. Gosh. Larry Bird was like that. Let me see. I'm talking Klay Thompson was like a roller coaster. Yeah. Listen, I love Klay Thompson. But I'm a Warriors fan. I've watched Klay Thompson's whole career. Okay. So, like, Klay Thompson, I'm talking about, nigga. Klay Thompson gave me some of the greatest moments as a Warriors fan in my life. So I'm not saying nothing against no motherfucking Klay Thompson. But if we want to talk about, so yeah, is Klay Thompson the top 5 greatest shooter of all time? You damn straight. Probably top 3. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give him top 5. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to leave room for Reggie Miller and, you know what I mean, shit like that. But as far as number 2, after Steph Curry, give me Larry Bird. Just give him. I just want him. I just want him. You feel me? Prime Ace 1900 says prime Vince Carter or prime LeBron. Who's better? Prime LeBron. I'm not that crazy. I may be a LeBron hater, you know what I'm saying? But I don't hate him that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking prime LeBron over prime Vince Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy right there. You feel me? Yeah, but and that's no slight at Vince. Vince was, hey, half man, half amazing. Vince sanity, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not taking prime Vince Carter over no prime LeBron James. You'd be a damn fool. Trophies World said, yeah, that's my point. They are basketball players. They are coke heads on the court hacking. Oh, yeah. John Parham, Reggie Miller. For sure. Reggie Miller's top 5. For y'all that don't know, quick story on Reggie Miller. Y'all can find it on this on this YouTube page. But for those that don't know, I do music. I produce. I'm an audio engineer, and I also rap. Years ago, I put out a mixtape called Blood Sport Mixtape. On that mixtape, I did a song called Miller Time, and I got inspired to do it because I watched the 30 for 30 Miller Time when ESPN dropped it years ago, you know what I'm saying? And it brought me back to those times when I was a kid. So I was working on a mixtape at the time, and I used because you know he's from LA. I used a Snoop Dogg beat from his first album, you know what I mean, to kind of give it that to kind of give the song the like that kind of that feel of that time in the early 90s, you know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, from a West Coast artist, an LA artist, and Reggie Miller's from LA as well, Riverside, you feel me? And I shot a video to it. Shot the video to it, tagged Reggie Miller when I posted it on Twitter. Tell me why Reggie Miller seen it, retweeted it, and showed me love. And I saved the tweet. I got the tweet. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Reggie Miller, if you go, the song is called Miller Time. You feel me? You can find it on this YouTube channel right there. But that's just a little side note. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Also, for those y'all don't know, eventually I'm gonna do an episode about this, but I had a back and forth with Kevin Durant on IG, on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, a few years ago. I got the screenshot saved, you know what I'm saying? Me and Kevin Durant, I was chopping it up with him for like 2 weeks, and then I said something to him, you know what I'm saying, and he blocked me after that, you know what I'm saying? So fuck him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Durant got me blocked on Instagram. Bitch ass. That's why we never needed your monkey ass anyway. But yeah, Reggie Miller, my top 5 shooters of all time. Steph, Bird, Clay, Reggie Miller, and I mean, I know people, you know, Ray Allen is an easy name to say, and I could put him there, but I want to leave that 5th spot open for somebody that I may not be thinking about, because one thing that people don't realize about Ray Allen, like I said, I remember when Ray Allen was in college at UConn. I remember watching UConn versus Georgetown in '96. When Ray Allen hit the shot, you know what I'm saying, to beat Georgetown. I think it was it the Sweet 16? I think it was either the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8. I remember watching that shit as a kid. And Ray Allen wasn't like a shooter like that at first. I'm not saying he couldn't shoot, but in the middle towards the end of his career, that was like his thing. He was like a specialist, like a 3-point shooter. But up until like the middle of his career, like Ray Allen was a slasher. Like he was super athletic, a slasher, a drive on your ass and dunk the ball, and he could shoot too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's like the first half of Ray Allen's career. Like I said, I'm not saying he couldn't shoot. He definitely could shoot, but he was more of when I first was introduced to Ray Allen as a slasher when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks. You feel me? And then he started to pick up his three-point game. You feel me? In the back half of his career, he was just like basically like a three-point shooter. Everybody give your boy a like though one time, man. Give your boy a like. You know what I'm saying? You get your, you know what I mean? Can I get it? I mean, shit, I got 8. Can a nigga at least get to 10 likes? I mean, damn. Let me see. Rambo says, stop it. Get some help. Kobe Bryant gave Jordan 55. Man. Troy. Hey, Trophies World. How old are you, Trophies World, if you don't mind me asking? Imagine what Kyrie would do if AI broke Jordan and cooked him. Bro, like, bro, listen, that was one play where do you know how big of look do you understand how Jordan was so great, bro? Do you understand how big of a deal it was just for somebody to like cross over Michael Jordan and kind of make him kind of look like he was off bat? Like that was a huge deal. That was like, oh shit, Jordan got crossed. That's how great, like, to where any other player, that's just normal. But Jordan was so great, that never fucking happened to him before. You know what I'm saying? Jordan would have had no problem with Kyrie, bro. He would have figured that out. Jordan is one of the top 5. This is what motherfuckers don't understand about Michael Jordan. Not only is he the fucking GOAT, he's a top 5 defender of all time. You can't name me 5 defensive players that are better than Michael Jordan in NBA history. This man won a Defensive Player of the Year award. Like, that's how great he was. Defensive Player of the Year awards are normally reserved for players that are specialists, meaning that's what they do. They play defense. So players like a Dennis Rodman, Ben Wallace, Draymond Green, you know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard, you know, Sidney Moncrief, Michael Cooper, Scottie Pippen, players like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, Scottie Pippen has some offensive game to him, but I'm saying most of the time, defensive player of the year award goes to a player that they're like, that's what they do. Like that's why they in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because they play defense. This nigga was the best offensive player too. Like, bro, come on, man. LeBron James, out of 23 seasons in the fucking NBA, my nigga, probably was a good defender 5 or 6 of those years, bro. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James lazy on defense, bro. He rests on defense. Motherfuckers, oh, well, he rested to save energy for the offensive end. What type of girly female ass shit is that? Defense is a part of the game, bro. If you can't play offense and defense, go sit your ass on the bench. Ain't no resting on defense. What the fuck? You really ain't that, bro. If you got to rest on defense, these niggas be wild, bro. Hakeem Glass says Ben Wallace was trash. What I'm saying is Ben Wallace was not trash, bro. Ben Wallace is a Hall of Famer and a Defensive Player of the Year award winner.